Greetings from Channel Soviet News.
We have some breaking news, Riley.
What is going on, Juan?
We have reports of a suspicious train traveling through Kazakhstan carrying nuclear weapon components.
Here's David at the expected location of the nuclear components.
Thank you, Riley. It seems like the Soviets have constructed a tower from which to test their suspected nuclear weapon. Back to you, Juan.
Thank you, Dave, for the information. Here's the Daily Sports with Riley the Llama.
The Minneapolis Lakers are back in the States. They finished the season in second place in the Western Division with a 44-16 record as George Mikan led the league with 28.3 points per game.
Wow, Riley, that was truly an amazing season.
This show is brought to you by Oasis Water.
Have you ever been thirsty on a hot summer day and wanted some refreshing water? Well, now you can have it with Oasis Water.
Don't let your llama drink it. Ding!
Oasis Water, in stores now.
This just in, we received new information on the people involved on making the nuclear bomb. Here's David with the news.
We have just been informed Igor Kurchatov is the scientific director of the Soviet nuclear bomb program and is in charge testing out the new bomb which arrived at the site in May of 1949. They have been working on the bomb and putting it together since then. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Dave, for the new information. Here's Riley with the new information on who was involved in making the atomic bomb.
We have just been informed who is the commander of the project, Leonidy Beria. Stalin given his complete control of the project.
Here's Dmitry, and this is why he approves.
I believe, in my opinion, this is a good project for Russia that Stalin has implemented because lately the Americans have been making nuclear weapons also, and now that we're producing nuclear weapons, we are now able to compete with the Americans and possibly even outproduce them in weapons and defense, and intimidate them and possibly even take over America.
This just in, there has been reports of a loud explosion. Here's David at the scene.
We have an observer who witnessed the Soviets testing the atomic bomb. Let's hear what he has to say.
The blast destroyed many things in its path, like structures, stone houses, machines, mixing up stones, logs of wood, pieces of metal, and dust into one chaotic mass.
What exactly did you see?
Well, I was at least 9 miles away up on the northern post and I saw a huge blast. I had one of the best views on the explosion.
Go on.
Well, on top of the tower, I saw a huge fireball-like figure appear in the sky.
Thank you for the information, Robert. I'm glad you weren't in the way of the atomic bomb. Back to Riley and Juan in the studio.
We have been informed by news director Kurchatov cried out, "It works, it works," and Luli Karatin, the scientist director of Arzamas, remembers Beria hugging him. All of the scientists knew that their own professional fates depended on the success of the bomb.
The scientists were overheard saying if the atomic bomb test failed, they would have been fatally shot.
And now more information with David.
On November 1st, 1952, the U.S. successfully detonated Mike, the world's first hydrogen bomb, on the Eloquab Atoll in the Pacific Marshall Islands. The 10.4 megatron thermonuclear device instantly vaporized an entire island and left behind a crater more than a mile wide. 3 years later, on November 22nd, 1955, the Soviet Union detonated the first hydrogen bomb on the same principle of radiation implosion. Both superpowers were now in possession of the so-called super bomb, and the world lived under the threat of thermonuclear war for the first time in history! Thank you for watching the Soviet News Channel.
Tune in next time for more news.
Thank you and good night.
Greetings from Channel Soviet. I'm gonna kill you. What is going on?
We have reports of a suspicious train traveling through Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't say.
The weapon components.
Here's David at the expected.
Oh, you were so close! Stop laughing!
This is Riley. They're like, here's David.
Come on, Juan.
We have to.
What is this?
We have some breaking news, Riley.
What's going on, Juan?
Just don't interrupt me. We have reports of a suspicious train traveling through.
Are you kidding me? It's not even.
Switch with me. They finished in the season with second place in the
Are you kidding me?
Robert, why are you laughing?
It's pretty funny.
with a 44-16 record.
Are you kidding? Oh my freaking god!
Where's my kind?
Are you?